Hi.
Hey, welcome to Reality Nights. And we're going to go over the McBee Dynasty. It's season 3, episode 6, called First Impressions and Final Farewells.
She thinks I can see that without my glasses.
I know, I have my notes here. She doesn't have her glasses today.
Oh, everything's blurry. I have readers.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so it starts off with the scenes from last week. And then it's very...
A lot with Jesse and Allie, and they weren't even in this episode.
Yeah, they really weren't on much. Yeah. Well, that's okay.
It's all right.
But it was very dramatic because throughout the episode, it started off 9 days till Steve Sr. reports to prison.
Yeah.
And they do a countdown throughout the episode.
Do you think we're getting 12 episodes?
I think we're going to get 10.
Oh.
And the reason why I say that, because they did the mid-season last week, after the 5th episode.
Right.
So I feel like there's going to be 10. Maybe 12.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah. So it starts off with Masha on the farm, and Steven goes to see her, and he's like, oh, I hope there's no dead chickens. But I guess there was was it a possum that she thought was dead, but it was actually just playing dead?
This was so stupid. There was another reality. Did you listen to that podcast I told you to listen to? Roxanne and...
No, I haven't.
Oh, well, they interviewed Steven from jail. They asked him questions, and he wrote them back. He wasn't on it. But he said that he doesn't like Masha filming without him.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I forget.
Oh, that's interesting.
So go listen to that podcast. Roxanne and Chantel, I think it was.
Okay. Yeah, because she's
It was
always
20 minutes long.
on. Yeah, and he's
They
not
asked
on
him
it.
5 or 6 questions, and he wrote them. Maybe we can write him from prison.
Yeah, we
before
should try.
He gets out in September.
Yes, it's been announced September 11th, which I figured because...
Only a year?
Not even a year. Well, good behavior. It's one of those crimes.
Joe Giudice didn't get out with good behavior, and he wouldn't even be able to come back from Italy.
Well, because he wasn't an American citizen.
He was married to one. It's 90 Day Fiance. Did she divorce him?
Teresa?
When he was in jail?
I don't remember. I don't know. No, because he went to jail first and then she went. And I think she may have divorced him after.
Yeah, so why couldn't he come back on her visa? 90 Day Fiance.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. We'll have to look that up. So anyway.
Well, he is a felon. But still, he got longer time.
He did get longer time, but maybe it depends. Crop insurance and then fudging your taxes. Maybe it's different. I don't know. You'll have to look into that.
I don't know.
So anyway, then the next
think he's
scene,
getting off scot-free.
And he's in probably a country club type of prison. They said it's minimum security.
Yeah, in case she's like, oh my God, when he gets out, Blair's only going to be 3 and she's not going to know him.
Yeah,
she's like,
no.
6 months older.
I know, right? Yeah. So the next scene you see, it was Christy and Cole, and they're at Christy's house. And
she has Summer.
Yeah, Summer's
so where was
cute.
Jesse and where was Allie?
Oh. Maybe
Where were
they
they?
were trying to work things out. No, she was
No, they
probably
weren't.
working, and he was probably at the farm.
Yeah.
So anyway, they were discussing about Steve going away, and she said it's a lot, and that hopefully, it's going to be tough on the family, basically. So that was that scene. And then you go back to seeing...
I don't get their dynamic.
Who, Christy?
Christy and Steve.
I don't either, because the fact that he cheated on her, that right there, I would have been like, I don't want anything to do with you.
And they did not talk very highly of him season 1, season 2. Now all of a sudden he's like the matriarch of the family.
Yeah.
I mean, they still say a little bit of bad stuff about him, but not much.
No, they do speak really highly of him. It's interesting. Maybe they...
Fake. Everything's fake.
No. So anyway... You see Christy and Masha, and not Christy and Masha. Oh my gosh, sorry, I got distracted. You see Masha and Steven again, and he asks her about her future with Steve Sr., and she said she's going to be there for him, and it's still so surreal. It's heartbreaking. Blah blah blah.
And Steven, comes over and saves the day with the possum.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. Well, whatever. They probably needed a scene where they were talking about the father, and I don't know, who knows. But anyway, so then after that,
everything on TV.
Okay, you believe everything you read on the internet. So
I do.
Yes. Okay. So then we have Cole.
Except I don't believe Jelly Roll's daughter's going to spill any tea. That's what I do not believe. That's off topic, but I think she's full of shit.
probably. So now we're at Cole and Casey's house, and
do you
Casey's
think
having
the
a
tea
girls'
is?
night.
Sorry.
I don't even know what's going on with Jelly Roll's daughter.
Yeah,
I didn't know
me
he had
either.
a
Nobody
daughter.
does.
Well, I didn't know he had a daughter.
Oh my God.
I just know he and Bunny got divorced, or they're getting divorced. But anyway, back to the topic that people enjoy watching. So anyway,
They might like
we're at
the drama.
Cole and Casey's house, and they're doing a girls' night. So your favorite,
Yeah, why is
Allie's
this new
there.
girl always there all of a sudden?
Jake's girlfriend?
girlfriend.
Well, because Jake's part
Because
of
she
the
wants
family.
money.
Yeah, probably. And a following on Instagram. Let's be honest. The more you're on these shows, the more people are going to follow you on social media.
She's kind of a busybody.
But they've been together a long
She's
time.
kind of a busybody.
Well, anyway, so Allie made a comment that Jesse's at
She's
the farm.
kind of a busybody.
So
I think she stirs the pot. I'm on topic.
yes, you are. You are.
Well, anyways.
Well, I just thought I'd
when
bring
Len
up.
starts talking. Well, anyways.
I just thought I'd bring up that Allie mentioned that Jesse was at the farm the past 2 days. Again, he's always at the farm.
Yeah, I think that's like leftover from the fight from last episode.
So he's still there, or that's
Well, because
from that
they
time
mentioned the
period?
10 days.
Yeah.
And Allie mentioned that,
Yeah, they haven't.
whatever, at their house. And I think it was probably the next day or something. Because I don't think they filmed that long.
Yeah, probably not. And then Casey brought up about Steven wants to give 20% to Allie for the beef tallow face cream. And she's like, he's not giving her 20% of my business.
Yeah, and and I agree with her. And I
Yeah.
think that, yes, she does want her help. But like I read something somewhere. Somebody suggested it, like, because I don't know how it all works. And maybe I said it last week. But if she's in marketing and she's doing all these like endorsement deals, why don't they just pay her fee?
Yeah,
Instead
like
of-
Amazon would pay you.
Right, to promote
Yes.
the product.
Yeah.
Instead of
Giving her 20%
giving her
of the company.
20% of the whole company.
That makes a lot of sense,
Yeah.
Paula. Yeah.
Thank you. I can't take credit for it. I just read it on the internet where everything's true.
Some things, apparently.
yeah.
But when we talked last week, we had mentioned that Allie had that interview with Us Weekly, and she said she had no interest in the 20%.
Oh,
that
she's
was even
full
her
of shit.
idea. No, I do believe her, because the way that... All right, so yeah, we were talking about the...
Sorry, part 2.
Yes, sorry, guys.
Len got a phone call.
So we were talking about the beef tallow and the 20%, and about how Allie said in Us Weekly she would never have taken that money. That was all Steven's idea, and you don't believe her. You think she would have taken it? Yeah, I don't know. But it was his idea.
If everybody was in agreement, yeah.
Yeah.
She's just saying that because they weren't in agreement.
Yeah, and it never happened. So
Yeah.
that's a good point. So anyway, they brought up about Jesse and about
10
Allie
days.
mentioned about the 10-day of intimacy, and he said he thought it was a joke.
He's so dumb.
And then he took off for the farm. He's always going to the farm. Like, why wouldn't you want to like spend time with your wife and your daughter?
Did you notice like later on in the episode when he was with Summer started to cry and he just like gave her over to Grandma? I don't know. He's
It's
not
like,
connected.
He's not. Well, that's because he's never with them. He's always at the farm, and they're at the city house.
I know.
And they had that big talk last week, and it seems like nothing materialized from it.
And he's so cute.
So then
He's dumb, but he's cute.
Yeah. So then you see the next scene, 8 days till Steve reports to prison. And then the boys are meeting with Galina.
Oh yeah, this was
Yeah. And she...
good. What you talking about?
Yeah. Oh, no,
You
like,
trying to tell me? She gets so mad.
she does. But it's true, like Steven made a good point. Like, she's all over social media. She's hanging out with the housewives. She's going to all these fancy
Yeah, but what if that's on
functions.
her own dime? He made it sound like it was on the company's dime.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe she writes it off as an expense for the
Well,
hotels.
she shouldn't do that.
No.
That's dumb.
Yeah, I agree.
She should do it on her own dime. But what about Steven and all the time off that he's on social media doing in Texas?
Well, she mentioned that. So they both need to like concentrate more on the business, like Cole does, Braden does, and Jesse does. So they had this meeting, and
Is it Braden or Jake?
Braden. Jake's the farmhand. Braden's the
So
other
that
son.
girl is Jake's girlfriend?
Yes.
Oh, see, that's weird. She shouldn't even be
Yeah,
around.
well, they said though later
Yeah,
on in the
I know,
episode
but
that
she
Jake's
still
like
shouldn't
another
even be
brother.
around.
But she's good friends with Casey and all them.
Is she-
So
whatever.
anyway,
She's a
so
busybody.
Galina was getting very
Who
defensive.
agrees with me? You think she's a
Do you think
busybody?
guys think- what's her name, Tegan?
She's there to stir the pot, to say things that Casey and Allie won't say.
You're probably right. You're probably right. But you know what? It makes for good TV, right? Does anyone agree with me? So Galina was getting all defensive, and then I think she wanted them to leave, and they're like, you want us to leave our, like, where they were? You know, this is like our building, our company or whatever.
Oh, please, power trip. I don't remember that part.
Yeah. So
Oh my God. Len's
right.
neighbor who called us scared us now at the door.
I know.
So
All right.
sorry.
Sorry about this podcast.
Len has no power today.
Yeah, we lost power. We had a big rainstorm, so sorry. Anyway, so now we have Steven going to Texas to meet Allie's.
Okay, I don't like
Family.
this. I don't think he should be going. I think it's wrong timing.
Yeah, with the father going to be going away,
Yeah.
and it's over Thanksgiving. So he's not even spending his father's last Thanksgiving before he goes to prison.
He's so selfish.
Well, in his mind, so he was on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, and he said,
When, last night?
yes.
Oh, I'll have
so he
to
said
watch.
in hindsight, at the time, he was thinking he was going to meet his future father-in-law. So that's how he justified it.
It couldn't
then.
wait 8 days?
Yeah.
6 days? Or what's the time frame?
I think
on?
at that time, I think it was 8 days.
He
yeah.
couldn't wait 8 days?
Yeah, right? Well, the other thing, too, I thought was
And
interesting.
he screwed himself because he was distracted.
Yeah.
So he screwed himself.
Yep.
That was the beginning of the end.
And the love bombing. But you know what I thought was interesting is they didn't film with her family. They showed like Snapchat and
Yeah, you're right.
Instagram videos.
Which I thought were cute, by the way.
Yeah, they were. But they didn't film with the family. The family probably didn't want to film.
Yeah, they probably weren't getting paid enough.
Probably not. You're probably right.
She's a negotiator.
Yes. Allie was saying, though, like before they went to meet her family about her dad, how he's the type of person you have to shake his hand and look him straight in the eye. And he's a serious guy, and he wants, she wants her family to be 110% on board.
Because she's
they get
divorced.
together.
She's a divorcee.
Yeah. She was married for less than a year to that football player. But yeah, she acts like she's just this regular Jane Smith from Texas. But anyway.
She's not. She's a Lolita. No, she's not that. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. But so that's...
Her lips looked weird.
Oh, I think she gets injections.
I think it was a lip liner or something. Something was weird this episode.
Well, they're always like that. I do think
it was
she
a weird
has...
color.
Oh, maybe it's the color. I like the light pink better on her. When it's the darker color.
Did you notice her weird lips? this
Yes,
time?
yes.
Oh,
The darker
then
color, I
notice this
did
time.
notice. It kind of reminded me of like Ronald McDonald type of lips. But when she wears the lighter shade of lipstick, it looks so much prettier. But I think she does get lip injections.
And I don't like Steven's porn stash mustache.
No.
And he's still like growing in his stubble from when he shaved with his bald thing.
Yes.
But I don't like the porn set. But I do like his curls in the back of his hair. He's growing out his hair.
Yeah, you're definitely a curls
I do.
girl.
I
I
like
like
the
the curls too. Yeah.
Jesse has curls. Too.
So.
And the other one.
Oh, Braden.
Yeah, him.
Yeah. So they're all going out to celebrate Jake the farmhand's birthday, and they said he's like another brother to them.
Well, and I agree, but I don't know this girl. Like, I don't trust her.
They've been together a long time. Because Steven even made a comment when they were out to the dinner, like about him proposing to Allie, and he's like, I'm gonna, beat you to it. So
He's so ridiculous with that.
he is.
And Cole said it right. He's like 33, acting like
31.
he's 58.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time. But did you see he showed like his phone, and I guess he had on his phone like what Allie wants in a ring.
Yeah, she's ridiculous.
She's no different than he is.
Yeah,
Oh
no.
yeah, and she wants him to spend
$55,000 or
Yes,
something. That's
yeah.
ridiculous. He's in financial crisis.
Exactly. So
She's selfish.
she is. Like they talk about Kala.
And then why would they they
she's
saying?
no different.
Why were the boys saying a $25,000 ring? It's $55,000.
Well, maybe they
He's only gonna
said,
put half down.
yeah, I don't know what that was about, but yeah, she wants a $55,000 ring. She wants this certain cut. You know, it's just like, it's crazy.
You get what you get, and you don't get upset. It's about love.
It is. But that just shows you she's no different than Kala, you know, getting her free boobs and the mother paying her rent. So when she moved back to Dallas, like, she's the same person. She is.
I mean, I was gonna say I don't think Kala was a what do you call that?
Money hungry.
Yeah. But she was on Joe Millionaire searching for a millionaire.
Exactly.
I mean, let's be real.
So come
She
on.
wanted to do a sugar daddy.
Yes. Yeah. $55,000 ring. I have that here. So then, so then there was a big argument. Well, not a big argument, very tension between Casey and Steven about the beef tallow. So they went outside.
Casey was funny because she's like, oh, I don't want to have this conversation. I don't like confrontation. And then she's like, Steven, can we have a talk? I am not giving Allie 20% of my business. She was good.
She was good. And I'm glad she, you know, was standing up for herself.
Yeah.
As she should.
Because I really think that it's dumb. They should just give her a percentage.
Yeah, like you had said, like they do when
Pay her
they
for her
do
work.
for like Amazon or like beauty products.
Yeah, what's your charge for an Instagram ad?
Yeah, well, this was interesting too. So Steven was saying that Allie has a bigger social media presence. Well, she might have a bigger social media presence than Casey, but then Casey brought up between Steven, the McBee farms, and herself, that adds up to more than Allie's followers.
But they could be duplicates.
Yeah, because I do follow all of them. That's right. I didn't even think of that. Yeah,
When?
I know. Wow, you're smart. I didn't think of that. So yeah, maybe, but I don't know. Would Allie still have more followers though?
Well, yeah, because at the time she wasn't really connected with the McBees. She was just starting to be connected. So she already had a big following without the McBees. So those are all new followers.
Yeah, true.
And people who just, I mean, yeah, she has followers that buy everything she sells.
Yeah, she does.
They messed up on that because they could have gave her a percentage of the sales from the ads, or whatever.
Yeah, like she doesn't have to have interest in the company, but for like going on her Instagram and
Steve
advertising
dropped the ball on that.
Yeah, well, he wanted her like Casey brought up. It was like kind of a Galina situation with the father when he gave her 10% of the company. And Steven was, and she brought that up to Steven, and Steven's like, oh, it's different. Allie might have my last name next year, where Steve Sr. never married Galina. So he's trying to justify all this because he's just so in love with her for whatever reason. And so he was a wicked dick, though, to Casey. Did you see the way he was talking to her? Like, you know, when he starts talking.
You are not right.
Yes. I thought of you.
Don't do that.
Yeah. And he made her cry. Did you see her?
No.
She was walking away and she was crying.
But now they're on like TikTok lives together.
I mean, this was done back
trying
in
to sell
November.
the tallow.
Yeah, which will.
And then she was on with Cole.
Yes. Well, so on Watch What Happens Live, Andy had asked about that, like, what's the percentage? What did you guys end up doing? And he said that Steven, Cole, and Casey all have equal percentage. So they probably all are at like 33.3%, which in a way, Cole and Casey, since they're together, they have more than Steven. So that's what they ended up deciding to do, which I think makes sense. Unless you think Casey should have gotten more, because it's her.
She does everything on her own.
And she came up with the formula.
She stirs it all up in her own kitchen stove.
So maybe she should have gotten more, but maybe she's thinking, well, Cole and I are together, so the money's going to the same place, to the two of us. I don't know.
So she's getting like 66% instead of 50. So she's only getting 16% more. Technically.
Yeah.
It's not really a lot more.
I guess
she's kind of getting screwed.
But at the same time, at least Allie has nothing to do with
Steven, what's Steven doing besides putting his name to it?
I know.
He
Because I
does
don't
the
see him
lives
doing,
with her, but
I don't think he does marketing or anything like that. I think it's just the name.
and the branding is still plain McBee Farms.
Yeah. I want to buy it. I think I
Yeah,
might.
let's buy. I think we'll buy it for research.
Yes. I went online. It's only like $20 something.
Yeah, let's buy it.
All right. We'll buy it and we'll let you know
I'll
how
get a
our
sweatshirt
skin looks.
from Jesse.
Oh, of course. So then it's 6 days till Steve goes
Dun,
to
dun,
prison. And then, I'm sorry. I did skip ahead. So this is when we're at Allie and Steven heading
Now
to
Lynn's
Texas.
getting Amazon delivery.
No, it's not for me. So Steven and Allie head to Texas, and we talked about that.
Yeah, and I think it's wrong. Bad timing. He's stupid for doing that.
And that's what they all said. That's the brothers said the same thing. So, yeah. So then while he was in Texas, though, that's when Steve Sr. called that meeting to have all the shareholders, or the stakeholders. Yeah, it was weird.
It was weird because you just see his big cowboy hat.
Yeah, well, he's on the screen.
No, Steve Jr. was on the screen, but Senior, you just see him from behind in his big cowboy hat. And then everybody else in front of him sitting down in the boardroom.
Yeah. And then Christy was also zoomed in. And
they didn't know why.
Yeah.
And Christy's like, I'm never on these meetings. I don't know what Steven's thinking.
Yeah.
And then
guess what happens? So the chart comes up, the new organizational chart comes up, and Christy is the interim president.
Steve McBee Sr., the name gets changed to Christy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry,
that
nobody talked about that. Christy and Steven talked about it. Come on, she knew it was coming.
No, she didn't.
You don't just give somebody Lynn, you don't just give somebody the keys to your business and not even discuss it and just hand it over.
Well, yeah, that would make sense. But she acts like this was like
because it's a TV show. and then no. This is all just to protect money because Jesse and Steve Jr. are also getting sued. It's all just to protect all the money.
Yeah. Well, she runs her own business and it's very successful, so it makes sense.
It's to protect the money.
Well,
and he knows that Christy's not going to screw him.
Well, that's what I mean. So,
but it doesn't have anything to do with her being a good businesswoman.
Well,
she could be a housewife and she would have been up there.
Yeah, probably. But you know who wasn't up there?
Who is she tonight?
Me?
Yeah. You're like very protective. They're fake. Guys, let us know. Do you think there's some truth in a lot of it is staged for TV, or do you think it's all true like Lynn thinks?
I don't think it's all true. I don't.
She does.
No, you make a good point where you said that she probably did have a conversation with Steve Sr. ahead of time. But what I thought was interesting was Braden was not on that organizational chart.
Yeah, he's too young right now, and they showed clips of Junior saying, "I'm not just going to hand over my business to you. You're going to work for it."
Yeah,
and maybe Braden, he's so young, he hasn't really. Showed
but you
up.
feel like he did something. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure he's got money coming from it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, I'm sure, but
what I noticed is then the next day when Cole was in the room.
2 days till
2 days
till Senior.
Well, I noticed. So Cole was sitting there, and there was this big silver McBee's farm sign.
Yeah.
And then fast forward to when they had that dinner at the headquarters that they're selling, they were taking the sign off the front building.
Yeah.
So those scenes were mixed up. See, it's not real.
Yeah, well, they do. I agree. They do that with a lot of shows too. Like you'll notice, like the editing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they were all at the company, and they were there to, I guess, basically remove everything. So I'm trying to think, what else do we have here? Yeah.
And really, I just think it's just Christy's name, and Steven's going to be pulling all the strings. Steven has been pulling all the strings while Senior's in jail.
Yeah, no, makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, it's all fake.
Well, I mean, I don't think this business is fake. I don't think the fact that she's the interim president.
The business isn't fake.
Is
no,
fake.
But it's fake that she didn't know that she was going to be interim president. And
Yeah, that's something you would have to have a discussion with the person. Because what if she doesn't want it? What if she's like, no, no? So you'd have to have a discussion about it.
yeah, and this is what I mean. I don't get their dynamic and their relationship.
Yeah, I don't know. Because we don't see him. So we don't see the two of them interacting. So I really don't know. Clearly they're on good terms or good enough. I think because of the
I
grandchildren
like
now.
it. I like them on good terms.
Yeah, yeah.
But she really dogged him for a while.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Can you blame her? He cheated on her.
Well, where's the change of heart?
Something must have happened behind closed doors. Like I said, he's not on, so we don't know exactly what was said to each other. But anyway, so we have Steven and Allie, and he asked, have you talked to your parents? This is after he got back from Texas with her.
Daddy wasn't happy.
Yeah, she's just like, oh, a little bit. And yeah, she said she wants her family fully on board, and it doesn't sound like they are. So maybe
Because he was like, I was checked out. I was this. I was stressed out. Well, Stephen, maybe you shouldn't have gone.
Yeah.
Maybe you should have had your responsibilities at the farm.
Yeah, and then
put
go
those first.
afterwards.
Yeah, 8 days.
Go for
Stephen.
Christmas.
Yeah, Stephen.
Instead of going for
What's the
Thanksgiving.
rush?
Yeah. Well, he's such in a rush to marry her. So now it's one day till they go to till Steve
I
goes
am going to be
prison.
a husband and a father.
He's
I
not just
am
like
going
him.
to do that.
That's probably what he says. And
Probably.
Yeah. So this is when they're packing up the headquarters, and they're saying this is a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, poor Tessa
it
crying.
was kind of sad.
It was
seeing-
sad.
Yeah, yeah. And then after that, it's the 5-hour drive to the prison. So it's kind of, now I have to say, I get a little teary-eyed when they were showing Steve Sr. walking out of because they rented a big bus. So the whole family's on the bus. You have all the wives and significant others. You have the grandbabies. And Steve Sr. gets off the bus and he's walking towards the prison
They act
by
like
himself.
he's taking one for the team or something. Like he did it.
Well, we talked about this before. I had this theory. I wonder if Galina had something to do with it.
I do think that.
And maybe
Galina-
he's covering for her. Because you put her through so much shit. Why have her go to prison? So he's going to take one for the team and go to prison for her. It's just a thought. You don't.
I don't think she did it solely. I think he did it. But I think they had discussions about it and she knew about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And maybe he's just not throwing her under the bus.
Yeah.
But
That's what I think. So I think that's why it's all on him. And it was kind of sad seeing him.
it was sad.
Yeah, yeah. But now we know he's going to be released in a couple months. So
Yeah.
he didn't even have to.
And Allie
Go there
wasn't
for a
anywhere
year.
near Jesse on the bus.
Oh, of course you would notice that. Yeah, we really didn't see a lot of Jesse though.
Yeah, he was
in this
like
episode.
talking and he was like, he loves his daughter-in-laws. It's weird. I didn't think Senior had that in him. He did like a speech.
Oh, yeah. Well, I feel like they've been in his life since his kids were teenagers.
Yeah, I know.
So, they really are a part of the family. So that's how it ended. I think it was, Stephen Jr. said, I'm going to be here for my family. We're going to make it through this. And that's pretty much how it ended.
Yeah.
And then we saw the scenes for next week, which I can't remember all the scenes.
I remember they were going to Vegas.
Oh, yes. I think that was
And
Allie.
Allie yells at Steven. Is that when they broke up? No.
No. They
She
broke up
yells at-
after it was
Yeah,
filmed.
she yells at Steven about text messages or something.
Yeah. Yes, the text messages. That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what that's about. Yes. So I watch what happens live afterwards. So we got some insight from Steven Jr. And Andy asked him about his breakup with Allie that happened after the season was finished filming.
Yeah, he probably
And-
was like, oh, I was so embarrassed about my behaviors.
Yeah, well, that's it. Because
See? Oh, how shocking.
well, of course, what's he gonna say?
Yeah.
He has to
He's
save
trying
face.
to, yeah, he's trying to be like, I'm a changed man.
Yeah, Andy had asked, do you regret publicly insulting Allie.
Yes, he
and he
should.
said, when you thought she was cheating, and he said, without a doubt. And then they talked about his text messages to Allie that she had took screenshots of and, you know, put out. And he said he has a lot of regret and remorse, and he deserves all the backlash he got for that.
He
From
said
all the
that in his
fans.
apology video.
Well, he said it again last night. And then, and then Andy asked, of all the family members, who was the most skeptical about Allie when you were together? And he said it was Casey. And I can kind of see that with the whole beef tallow thing.
Yeah.
So I thought that was interesting. And then Andy asked Steven why he was in such a rush to want to marry Allie. And he said, you know, his family was all settled down and he felt like she was the one. So why waste time, you know, dating if, you know, for a long time if you know she's the one. But clearly
Well,
she
I don't
wasn't.
know. Maybe get to know somebody.
Yeah, because look at what happened. Imagine if they just like eloped or rushed into marriage, and then this would have been her second divorce under a year.
Yeah.
So yes. And then and Andy asked him if he's dating anyone or if he's been like sliding into anyone's DMs. He said no, he's single. And he said he regrets the way he should have handled everything. He should have handled it privately with the whole drama with Allie. So
that's true.
Yeah. So, and then, and then like I mentioned before about the tallow skincare, about the percentage, and he said that they all have equal, Cole, him, and Casey.
I don't know about that. I don't think I agree with that. I get why they did it, but I think Casey deserved
She deserved more. Yeah, definitely. Oh, and then he asked, Andy asked if Senior is still with Masha, and Steven said he did a podcast, which was what you were talking about, in prison, that he said he may marry Masha in the podcast. He said that. I doubt it. I don't see him marrying anyone. Why? Like, why? What would be the point?
You stuck by me. You're thick and thin.
Yeah. So that's what I got from Watch What Happens Live. And that's what we got from this episode of the McBee Dynasty. So be sure to watch, like, subscribe, tell all your friends about our podcast on YouTube. We're also on Spotify, Reality Nights, our Facebook page, Reality Nights, and our Instagram Nights Reality. Yeah. So that's it for this week. Sorry about the whole mess. This might be in 3 parts or it might be all together. Try to figure that out. But until next week.
Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.